Hello everyone, I'm Wonderland and you look beautiful today. Welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Let's see what else we can do. I'm so pumped to play this game. I love this game. It's so super cool. I love it when you can make your own decisions and stuff. Awesome. If I would have a
This is the
PS4,
story of a man
I
named
definitely would play the new game that came out. This, how was it called? Something Dawn? I don't remember. Now you can hear me better. I'm sorry for that. I'm so used that this mic is now here that I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry. I would definitely play this game because your decisions make so much
When Stanley came to a
your decision has so much influence in that story.
The door on his left.
I really want to play that. Maybe I will get a PS4. Maybe. Who knows? So, this time we will go the door on the left. Kind of feel like we have to go the door on the left. Yeah. Did I miss something?
Yet there was not
Yep.
a single
Good.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Interesting. How to solve... Okay, bye.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but
I can
there was
open the door.
nothing here, so he turned around
Yay.
and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice
Nope.
to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
I like this broom.
No reason to still be here. It was
But maybe I
baffling
like
that
the
Stanley
broom
was still
closet.
just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing?
Yeah,
Why?
that's what I'm doing.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I do? I do? Don't know. Because I can!
There's no
And you
choice or
react to
anything
it.
here, right? If I'd
And it's
said
cool.
Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Yeah, but I...
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching
But
path.
I like the
Maybe when you
broom
go
and
talk about
this
with your
little
friends,
thing.
you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
My
He probably only got the
favorite
job because of a family
words.
connection. That's how
So
stupid
awesome
he
in
is.
here.
That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're
Can
dead.
you say that?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at
Still
this
alive.
computer is dead.
Can feel my heart.
He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Well, blah, 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 blah.
Ah, second player.
Okay, I don't think he reacts to it
I
anymore.
guarantee
But that
you
was
won't do
super
any
fucking
worse than
funny.
the person who came before you. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
For that sentence, I will go downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it
What?
made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No,
I don't
Stanley
know.
said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't
for
going to
real.
lose his job. He
Awesome.
wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll
No,
wake
of
up
course
soon.
not.
I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job
No,
pushing
I
buttons.
wasn't.
I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the
Yeah, for real. Let's enjoy
Then
that.
He imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. Why was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Yeah, I'm through.
Please.
I wish
It's
it to be
all
over.
I want
Let
my
me go back to my
apartment
job.
and my wife.
Let me continue
and my
pushing the
job.
buttons. Please.
All I want
All
is
I
my
want.
life exactly the way it's
My
always
apartment.
been.
My wife.
My
My
life
job.
is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Normal.
I am okay.
I'm normal. Fine. Okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am
No!
real. I must be
Oh
real.
my god!
I
Oh
must be
my
Can
god!
anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to
Mariella?
her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
I killed Stanley. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. And here we are. I feel bad. Alright, so that's another ending from the Stanley Parable. Hope you all enjoyed it. Take care of yourself, and bye-bye!